He was the most terrifying man on the planet.
Iron Mike Tyson.
Champions fell from his punches,
As advertised, comes right at Mike Tyson.
and opponents trembled under his stare.
There is no spring, and there's a smashing left hand.
But even Iron Mike fell. And today, we'll show you the moments when the legend met pain, defeat, and harsh reality. These are the falls of Mike Tyson. The moments that shocked the entire world.
I'm just sorry I let everybody down. I just don't have this in my heart anymore.
Number 1. February 11th, 1990. Defeat in a fight against James "Buster" Douglas. The beginning of 1990, like the previous 2 years, Mike Tyson was in the rank of undisputed champion. By this time, the boxer had already disbanded his entire former team, including trainer Kevin Rooney, and, to put it mildly, did not bother about training, relying on his talent and already acquired skills. This was enough to get a victory over Frank Bruno and Carl Williams, but everything, even the best, tends to end. In February 1990, Iron had to defend his WBC, WBA, and IBF titles from 29-year-old James "Buster" Douglas, about whom the champion didn't really care. James was a good boxer, but his performances were not stable. He did not always enter the ring in optimal condition, as a result of which he lost on points to the quite average Jesse Ferguson, and was knocked out by rookie David Bay, as well as journeyman Mike White. In 1987, Douglas lost to Tony Tucker by technical knockout, demonstrating poor physical shape and lack of fighting spirit in that fight, after which he was written off by everyone. The stakes before the fight against Mike Tyson was regarded as 40-1 in favor of the champion. Analogies were drawn that Tyson fought both Tucker and Ferguson and had no particular problems with both. Iron did not consider Douglas to be an opponent and frankly neglected training, driving his promoter Don King crazy. After breaking up with his wife, Mike had a quite interesting lifestyle, and upon arrival in Japan, where the fight took place, he fully enjoyed the hospitality of the land of the rising sun. "I fucked all the maids. I left them generous tips. They were grateful and brought friends. The night before the fight, I slept with 2 at once," Mike said with a smile in 2015. Buster Douglas went into the fight with the attitude and motivation as never before in his career, and he trained extremely hard. Moreover, 23 days before the fight, he lost his mother, whom he idolized. And the boxer went to this fight against Tyson in his best form. On February 11, 1990, Douglas boxed like never before in his life. Mike traditionally played the role of the aggressor, but he lacked the usual speed, lightness, and sharpness. The challenger acted competently in defense and successfully counterattacked. His hard jabs, regularly finding their target, visibly discouraged the champion. Over the course of the rounds, Mike's aggression gradually faded away, and Buster began to work with combinations. In the 5th round, Tyson's position began to worsen due to a swollen left eye.
You see right there, the Yomiuri Giants play baseball most of the time, and the Japanese crowd of some 35,000 on hand here. And the big question is going to be, can he back Mike off? Can he keep that left going? Well, gee, there's a right hand that gets thrown. Mike lunging with the left hand, not able to execute a lot of things. His hands aren't real busy. He's throwing a lot of wide punches, and every time, just like that time, you see that big shot. We're in Tokyo, Japan. I'm Bob Sheridan. You're watching the heavyweight championship of the world. Mike Tyson throwing a little bit more leather here now. Look at these shots landed by Buster Douglas. And if Buster was out of gas in the early going of this round, he's got it back together in the late portion here. Grazing left hand. Buster down, as you know, in the last round. A pretty good fight. And the fact of the matter is, it's Buster that's making it the fight. Well, as Larry Rezadio says, hey, watch that head, Mike, when you come in. Said Larry Rezadio. He's the first round of the fight to this point. Nice shot inside. And now you get the idea that at some stage here, Mike...
In the second half of the fight, fatigue began to affect the actions of both boxers. And in the 8th round, Tyson almost ended the fight in his favor. A terrifying right uppercut knocked Douglas down, but he showed strength of mind. He managed to get up and convince the referee that he was ready to continue.
Yes, he does! All right! And the bell ends! And that, to me, is Tyson's first round of the fight.
Made a mistake.
Fights, and you see, there's Mike missing that big left and just grazed the chin of Buster Douglas. It has something special going tonight.
And in the 10th round, James delivered a combination that many experts call the best in history. A right uppercut, a left cross, a right cross, and again a left cross. Tyson fell onto the floor of the ring, and his mouth guard flew out of his mouth. The boxer got up to the count of 9, but the referee, having assessed his condition, stopped the fight. James Buster Douglas, in whom no one believed, managed to make the biggest upset in the history of boxing and win the title of absolute world champion in the royal weight category.
One of the biggest upsets in the history of boxing. Buster Douglas, the new undisputed.
Number 2, November 29th, 1996. Defeat to Evander Holyfield. Excitement before the fight of the two top heavyweights was extraordinary. Tyson entered the fight as the WBA heavyweight champion and with an impressive winning streak, while Holyfield in the fight before last was knocked out in the final fight of the trilogy by Riddick Bowe. And many hotheads felt the same fate awaits Evander in the fight against Mike. Everyone seemed to have forgotten that the real deal is a top-class fighter. They forgot about his titles of the absolute world champion in 2 categories, and glorious victories over George Foreman, Larry Holmes, Riddick Bowe, Michael Moore, Ray Mercer, and Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Iron was the favorite in the ratio of 22-1, but from the very beginning of the fight, there was a tough and competitive confrontation in the ring. Tyson's punches were more powerful, but Evander endured his hits and successfully responded with his own. The fight was full of exchanges of blows and at the highest pace.
A straight left hand by Holyfield. It's been Tyson holding on.
Up the middle from on the inside. He's not getting to Evander cleanly.
Seconds of round number 3. As Holyfield looks to counter punch off the swinging miss. That's saying Holyfield's looking to counter off your miss. We'll see what happens here, round 4. It's the longest it's gone since
Holyfield is not letting Tyson do any of the
quickly tying him up as he comes in. Straight left hand there by Tyson, but a glancing blow. Back comes Holyfield by Holyfield.
Tyson.
And Evander has the reach. He should use that jab more.
He was getting outboxed for the first 4 rounds, but
that's a big left hook.
A little confused now, a little tentative. He's no longer this aggressive animal. He's a little confused by what's going on.
In the 5th round, Mike hit a brutal uppercut on target, but, always known for his strong chin, Holyfield withstood this blow, which shocked not only the fans, but also the champion. Mike did not expect that his opponent would be so strong, especially psychologically. After this round, he began to give up, and after Holyfield knocked him down with a counter left hook in the 6th round, it became completely clear who would leave the ring as the winner that day.
Evander Holyfield is letting it all hang out.
Not about how you feel anyway. Put some heat on that jab.
Tyson started to become worse with each round, while his opponent only got better. At the end of the 10th round, Evander put his opponent on the brink of a knockout, but the gong saved the champion.
Tyson's in trouble. Looking to put Tyson down. Tyson is not in trouble. He's saved by the bell.
And in the 11th round, everything was over. At the 35th second, the referee stopped the fight, pulling Holyfield away from the opponent, who took the blows without a care. Mike didn't protest.
Holyfield continues to dig in. A left hook to the head. He's got Tyson in trouble. Tyson's ready to go. A straight right hand. The Talbot stops the fight. And Holyfield has
I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever been privileged to witness.
I just want to shake your hand. I treat you with great respect. You're better than Buster Douglas. Before the fight against him, I did not train. But today, I was in the best shape. Tyson admitted his defeat. Number 3, June 28, 1997. A scandalous rematch with Holyfield. Surprisingly, before the second fight, Mike was again in the status of a favorite. The excitement was at the top level again. Tyson received $20 million for this fight, and Holyfield $15 million. The first round was quite equal, but Evander still won the ending. The second round began with Evander's headbutt, after which Mike had a cut. The referee didn't care about this episode. At the end of the round, the champion struck iron on the back of the head, which the referee ignored again. The third round began with a furious attack by Tyson, who hit many of his blows on target. The whole round was totally his. In the last minute of the round, Holyfield tied Mike in the clinch and hit with his head again. In response, an enraged Tyson bit off a piece of his right ear. The referee suspended the fight, deducting 2 points from Mike, and then gave the command to continue.
Well, first he had a parachute drop on him, now he had a heavyweight bind him.
I wonder if we can get that on tape.
biting Holyfield. Oh my goodness.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Disgusting tactics here by Mike Tyson.
Now they could disqualify him.
Can you believe it?
You got a big, tough judge here.
Holyfield hit with his head in the eyebrow, and Tyson bit the opponent's left ear.
Mike was having his best
He bit him
round.
again. He bit him again.
Mike Tyson.
I'll tell you what, this is unbelievable.
It's over. It's over.
After the round, a brawl broke out in the ring. Security and police held Mike, who rushed to Holyfield. Tyson was disqualified. He was fined $3 million, and his boxing license was rescinded for a year and a half. Number 4, June 8, 2002. Defeat to Lennox Lewis. The excitement before the fight was unreal. Both boxers received a guaranteed fee of $35 million. Tyson by this time was not in his best form and also had problems with narcotic substances. But his striking power was still with him, which created a certain intrigue. The first round gave hope to Mike's fans. He successfully closed the distance and successfully attacked, to which the WBC champion mainly responded with clinches. The second round was almost the same, but by the end of it, Tyson began to lose his energy. From the next round, only one boxer reigned supreme in the ring, and his name was Lennox Lewis. Tyson got more and more tired with each round, acting extremely basic. The blows of the British Lion reached the target with surgical precision. After the fifth round, Mike's strength finally left, and his defeat was only a matter of time. Lewis, however, was in no hurry. In the seventh round, he destroyed Tyson with a series of blows, and in the eighth, it was all over.
Sixième round. Tyson.
Oh, quelle était bien. Oh là, celle-là, c'est la rapide. Oh, celle-là, elle est arrivée.
Lewis là qui a touché.
Avec cette droite-là, normalement, si on ne peut pas pêcher par excès de confiance.
Oui.
Oh.
Parce que là, la main droite, la main gauche, pardon, de Lennox.
Faiblir. Mais on sait qu'un animal blessé, comme Tyson, peut être encore plus dangereux.
La mobilité pour l'instant de Lennox Lewis qui est touché aussi au niveau de la...
Avec les plus grands que lui, ça le gênait pas trop, parce qu'il a les vies dures.
Et le regardez là, les jambes de Lennox Lewis, ça fait mal à Mike. Quand vous dites ça, Jean-Claude, écoutez bien. Oui. Depuis 1995, il n'a fait qu'un round, c'est très peu.
Rester sur place, c'est pas rester sur place, Tyson cible trop facile.
Oh là, il est touché, fatigué, éprouvé dans cette 7e supériorité de Lennox Lewis.
Éviter les directs du dos distance, mais pour l'instant il n'y parvient pas. C'est une démonstration de Lennox Lewis.
Et on se demande...
You're fighting for the heavyweight championship again. You understand? Not many people can do that. You understand?
Non,
ouais, c'est trop. Il a envie d'air.
Tyson peut, Lewis peut, il va le faire, il pose. Ah, il faut du courage.
Plus que du courage. Jean-Claude, il est KO. La droite, c'est terminé. Lennox Lewis est toujours champion. Lennox est surtout toujours le plus grand. Et quelle droite Tyson, dans lequel beaucoup de gens...
Parce que Tyson est moins rapide. On va pas minimiser.
It's good that Lennox didn't kill me, said Mike after the fight. It became obvious that the time of the great champion was gone. Number 5. July 30th, 2004. A surprising defeat in a fight against Danny Williams. A fast victory in the first round over Clifford Etienne gave hope to Mike's fans that their favorite was not yet finished. His possible fight against WBC champion Vitaly Klitschko began to be discussed. But for this, it was necessary to pass an ordinary obstacle in the face of Briton Danny Williams. The Englishman had already 3 defeats from not the strongest opponents, one of which, Julius Francis, got knocked out by Mike in the second round in 2000. The beginning of the fight did not have any surprises. Mike successfully closed the distance and destroyed Williams in exchanges. At the end of the first round, he stunned the Englishman, and it was to him to reach the gong. But from the second round, energy began to leave the legendary boxer. The fight began to take place in an equal manner, and Williams acted very dirty, having lost 2 points in the third round for hitting after the stop command and a deliberate headbutt.
You know, a key element of this is the body work of Williams. He is really making an impact. Right on. 1 point. Intentional late punch thrown.
The end came in the fourth round. A long attack by the Brit sent Mike to the floor of the ring until the end of the referee's countdown.
Here in round 4. Big right hand by Danny. Oh, that one got him. Off the ropes is Mike Tyson. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's over. Danny Williams has upset Mike Tyson in round 4. Are we looking?
Number 6. June 11th, 2005. Failure against Kevin McBride. Hope is a great thing, as it is dangerous. After the Danny Williams fiasco, many of Mike's fans continued to believe in him. The boxer spoke about his intention to hold 3 fights and achieve a fight against Vitaly Klitschko. Fortunately, his upcoming opponent, Kevin McBride, did not look like an insurmountable obstacle and could only boast with his impressive size. Height 6'6" and weight 271 pounds. The Irish boxer did not have a single significant victory, and his most famous opponents, Axel Schultz and Deverell Williamson, knocked him out without any problems. Even not in the best condition, Mike easily broke through the Irishman's jab, winning the first 3 rounds with ease, despite the fact that he looked not at his best. The 4th round was the best for Mike in the whole fight. He stunned his opponent several times with his blows, but they lacked their former sharpness. From the 5th round, Tyson's energy finally left him, which allowed his opponent to win that round. The 6th round was remembered for dirty moves from both boxers. Mike lost 2 points for headbutting, and McBride shoved his opponent. Tyson did not go to the next round.
Dramatic turn for McBride. Tyson too far away, a right upward
Delivered with him bending at the knee, and they had some power.
Kevin is making Mike Tyson look like a 13 left in the 6th round.
And if McBride actually wins this round, it would be a 10-7 round.
Come on. He can barely make it to his feet.
No disrespect to the opponent, but if I can't beat him, then I can't beat anyone. I want to apologize to the fans. Stop fooling yourself. I'm leaving to not dishonor my favorite sport anymore, said the legendary champion after this fight. With this, friends, we end our review. I hope you found it interesting and informative. If so, support our channel with your likes and reposts. And thanks for watching. See you all soon. Bye.